This is USA News Hub, United States, the heart of American sports. Subscribe for power, passion, and champions. The Australian Open just announced the biggest prize money pool in its history. Millions more for champions. Millions more for players. But according to Coco Gauff, it's still not enough. Why are the biggest stars in tennis pushing back? What do the players really want from the Grand Slams? And could this spark a major shift in how tennis does business? Today, we break down Coco Gauff's powerful statement, the growing pressure from the world's best players, and why this fight could change the future of tennis forever. This is USA News Hub, United States. Record money at the Australian Open. The Australian Open hasn't even started yet, but it's already making headlines. Tournament organizers confirmed a record-breaking prize purse for the first Grand Slam of the year. Moneybag total prize pool. Backhand index pointing right, AUS $111.5 million. Backhand index pointing right equivalent to US $75 million. That marks a 16% increase from last year. Even the singles champions are getting a massive boost. Trophy men's and women's singles winners. Backhand index pointing right, AUS $4.15 million each. Backhand index pointing right up 19% from 2025 on paper. It looks like a huge win for players. But inside the locker room, the story is far more complicated. Coco Gauff, progress, but not where we want it. Two-time Grand Slam champion Coco Gauff didn't hold back when asked about the increase. Her message was calm, measured, but firm. She acknowledged the step forward, but she made one thing very clear. The percentage is still, of revenue comparison, not where we would like it. That single sentence explains everything. This debate isn't just about prize money numbers. It's about fair revenue sharing. What the players are really asking for. Over the past year, top male and female players joined forces, something rarely seen in tennis. The demands are simple, but powerful. Heavy checkmark a higher percentage of tournament revenue. Heavy checkmark long-term welfare programs. Heavy checkmark pension and support systems. Heavy checkmark player consultation before major changes. In other words, players don't just want more money today. They want security for tomorrow. Why revenue percentage matters. Here's what many fans don't realize. Grand Slams generate hundreds of millions of dollars through a broadcasting rights, sponsorships, ticket sales, global media deals, but players only receive a fraction of that revenue. In comparison, other major sports leagues, like the NBA or NFL, share a much larger percentage with athletes. That's why Gauff said the prize money increase is progress, but still not where we'd like it. This isn't just about the Australian Open. Coco Gauff made another crucial point. This conversation is bigger than one tournament. She said, there's still further conversations that have to be had, not just with the Australian Open, but with all the slams. That means an Australian Open, a French Open, a Wimbledon, a US Open. All four majors are now under pressure, benefiting the entire tennis ecosystem. One of the biggest misconceptions, that this fight only helps superstars. According to players, that's simply not true. Better revenue sharing could help lower-ranked professionals, players outside the top 100, juniors transitioning to the tour. Retired players with no pension. Tennis careers are short. Injuries are unpredictable. And unlike team sports, most players fund their own careers. This is about sustainability. Why players don't want this to drag on. When asked if talks would continue into 2026, Gauff delivered a telling response. I think no one wants this conversation to be continuing for years and years. That line suggests urgency. Players want answers, not endless negotiations, and they're prepared to increase pressure. Top 10 players could apply more pressure. Gauff hinted at a possible escalation. She said future conversations could involve more pressure being applied, especially with the top 10. That's significant. When the world's top players speak together, tournaments listen. Grand Slams depend on star power. Without stars, ratings drop. Sponsors lose value. That gives players leverage. Aryna Sabalenka weighs in. World number 1 Aryna Sabalenka also addressed the prize money debate, and her response matched Gauff's tone. Calm. Professional. But firm. She said, "I think we always can do better." 4 simple words. Big meaning. Slams are trying, but is it enough? Sabalenka added an important note. She acknowledged effort from the Grand Slams. "I think all of the slams, they are trying to work together with us and come to a conclusion." That suggests progress behind the scenes. But then came the key line, "I hope one day we'll get to a happy place for everyone." The word, "one day," says a lot. Why Sabalenka didn't reveal details. When asked exactly how the slams could do better, Sabalenka declined to answer. And that's not accidental. It likely means sensitive negotiations. Ongoing discussions. A strategic silence in high-level talks. Public pressure is one thing, but details stay private. What this means for tennis moving forward. This moment could define the future of professional tennis if players succeed. Heavy checkmark fairer revenue splits. Heavy checkmark stronger player welfare. Heavy checkmark more transparency if talks stall. Crossmark growing tension. Crossmark public disputes. Crossmark possible collective action. The next few seasons matter. Why American fans should care. For American fans, Coco Gauff is more than a star. She's a voice. Just 21 years old, she's already representing the next generation. A player empowerment. A leadership beyond the court. This isn't just about trophies. It's about shaping the sport she'll dominate for years. Coco Gauff. Leader on and off the court. Gauff's maturity stands out. She didn't attack. She didn't complain. She spoke intelligently, clearly, and responsibly. That's why her words carry weight. She represents heavy checkmark youth. Heavy checkmark professionalism. Heavy checkmark change, and tennis is listening. The prize money is higher. The spotlight is brighter. But the conversation is far from over. Coco Gauff has spoken. Aryna Sabalenka has backed her. And the pressure on the Grand Slams continues to rise. Will tennis finally evolve? Or will the players have to fight even harder? One thing is certain. This debate isn't ending anytime soon. This is USA News Hub United States, where America's sports stories come alive. Before you go, make sure you subscribe to USA News Hub United States. More breaking news, more powerful stories, more champions coming your way. See you soon.